One.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rex Williams, and my field of study is public relations. And one important concept that I learned is SWOT analysis. And that concept is important to anybody that is looking to work within an organization that can include a company, a business, or a corporation. So, what a SWOT analysis is essentially is a system that's used by an organization to analyze the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of said organization. It examines both internal and external factors and is performed by a member of that organization. So, one communication technology that is commonly used with people that conduct SWOT analysis is social media. And that benefits them because they can reach their customers directly through Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, whether that's submitting images or updated information about that organization, anything. And so what a SWOT analysis looks like will essentially be these four boxes. It's made out as a chart with the top left being strengths, the top right weaknesses, the bottom left opportunities, and the bottom right threats. And within those four components, you have these two subcategories that better identifies some of the aspects of a SWOT analysis. Starting off with the internal, which is attributed to strengths and weaknesses, and that occurs inside the company. So when you're reviewing this, you're looking at anything that goes on within the walls of that organization. As for external, it takes place anywhere beyond that organization on the outside, and that is attributed to opportunities and threats. So looking a little bit further into the internal factors, which is strengths and weaknesses, when writing up a SWOT analysis, you want to look at characteristics like their performance, which would be quality of services and goods. You also want to look at their positioning, which means something that makes the organization stand out, the type of brand personality that they have, what makes them unique, basically. You also want to look at their structure. How many employees do they have? What's their hierarchy of power? Things like that. And internal challenges, which are obstacles within the organization that limit its effectiveness. For example, being understaffed. Moving on to external factors, the opportunities and threats, you want to look at general trends, which are social, political, technological, or economic changes that affect organizations externally. You also want to look at their supporters, people or groups that will help further the organization's goals. On the other hand, they have opponents, people or groups who are against the organization based upon previous or current actions. And you also want to look at competitors, competing organizations within the same field. So within those items I previously listed, supporters and general trends fall under the category of opportunities, opponents and competitors fall under the category of threats. Okay, so to get a better understanding of how to write up a SWOT analysis, I'm going to provide an example. So in this instance, we're going to do a fast food restaurant. Let's say they're located in the middle of a populated city. And they sell hamburgers and have a management style of power. And let's say they're American styled. So when you look at the strengths, which you want to do first, inside the company, you want to look at some of the positive things that they have going on. So let's say they're speedy, have quality food, and good prices. When looking at the weaknesses, say they have bad service, dirty environment, and they're too small. Maybe they have a small dining space. It's a little bit cramped and uncomfortable. When looking at opportunities, you're looking at things that they don't currently have at the moment, but they ought to look into for the future. like catering, which would be delivering their food to people's doorsteps, or promotions for advertising, getting their message out and raising brand awareness, or a fast food truck to sell their food out on the streets. As for threats, say they have a nearby Wendy's that they're competing against because they sell the same type of food, and local vegans in the community that do not eat that type of food, so they won't be coming to there. And they may even protest if this restaurant uses inhumane practices for obtaining ingredients. And it happens to be in an area that's just overlooked and not that noticeable when people pass by, which gives a decreased amount of customers. So upon finishing a SWOT analysis, what you want to achieve is a general idea of how to improve the organization, provide a reality check, and set a standard for future aspirations as to what to fix, what to change, or different things to do for the future. And it allows the organization to see their company from a different perspective because they might not be looking at some of these minor issues if they didn't conduct a SWOT analysis. So with that being said, I hope this has informed you on how to make a SWOT analysis and you have a better understanding of it. Thank you for watching and have a good day.